and this is my host. I mean, my guest. Damn, the beers I heard.
Oh, come on, man.
Cheers, no, cheers to coming through. Good vibes, always.
Cheers.
So yeah, Death TV podcast. Number I don't know which one, but we are here chilling. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things going on in the scene of LA. We're talking about all things metal and other music genres everywhere. Shout out to everybody who's joining, because we are also live on YouTube as well. So if you want to go check that out, we're not going to be long for YouTube, just too long. It's not going to be that long on YouTube. We're only doing that for recording purposes, but this will be the last live on Instagram. I think on for Thursdays.
Oh shit.
We'll do like a daily live thing, kind of like updating, showing like kind of like whatever I do kind of thing. Maybe it's a guitar thing where I'm showing it off. Only because you're good. Yeah, only because that way, what I want is to drive a little bit more stuff to the YouTube. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kane also for joining always. So yeah, Ron, it's cool to finally. I know we've been always talking. We've been like, hey, when are we gonna hang out? But like,
yeah,
busy motherfuckers always. Like,
I called him out on Instagram. Where you at, motherfucker? I forgot what I said on that post. I was like,
you can meet me outside, mother, or something, something like that. We'll probably do also a little bit of guitar riffage also today, because he brought his sick ass axe right there. It's your Warrior, right?
Yeah.
How long have you had
that? 3.5, 4 years, I think, something like that. I forgot when I bought it. 2017. So 7, 8, 9.
2017 is
3
years now. Damn. It's a fucking trip. I feel like guitars, when you first buy them to where like they become kind of like vintage, the first sign I feel like you have kind of like an old ass guitar is when you got those like watermarks on the fucking frets.
Sure.
You know, that like, I don't know what it is, but that's kind of like what I noticed. It'll happen quick. Moisture. Take care of your guitars, people.
Yeah, dude. I had to like do a whole overhaul on this thing. This thing's like fucked up again. Oh, fun fact! I actually have 2 pot strings, but they're still in tune. And I played 3 shows with them and did a recording for a nice little demo riff, and it is perfectly fine.
That's you recorded with it?
Yes.
Yeah, you said. Oh my lord, that's a crazy thing.
Yeah, I sent the riffs to Efren, and he was like, none the wiser until I told him. He was like, "What the fuck? Fix your shit."
He was like, "Please handle it." Oh man, yeah, because guitars, it's such to own a good guitar and the maintenance for it, I mean, shit, unless you know how to do it. Yours is a floating bridge, so.
I have, almost all my guitars have always had a floating bridge on them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I have a knack for, I just like doing it. It's fun to do. It's nice. And
you have multiple floating bridge guitars in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of guitars.
This one is in E Standard?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Corrupt's, if you didn't know, Ron is from Corrupt, a sick band. That is technically a veteran in the scene, to be honest, at this point. Yes, sir. And it's
I feel so old.
No, but like with wisdom comes, experience, and that's a great thing to always appreciate. I mean, your time, what you've done, like you were saying earlier, right now, all the bad and good, the good, the bad and the ugly, everything comes all down to, we're in 2020, so yeah. I'm pretty sure Corrupt could come through like pretty good. I know you guys are working hard at it, but it's like baby steps sometimes. It's like a tedious fucking process always. So anyone who's trying to start a band, that tedious process is just this guy could tell you, like, is what I'm trying to say.
Like, honestly, like, if you're trying to start a band, like, you're going to run into a lot of like headache inducing frustrations.
Mm-hmm.
Coming from experience.
Yeah.
I've actually been in quite a few bands, actually. I never talk about it.
No.
But I don't know if anybody's familiar with like DNA or the original Trimortis.
Oh, yeah. You're in the Trimortis?
No, I was not. I actually
the original Trimortis.
So if you know Trimortis, you probably know Dark Mercenary. I was 14 or 15 and auditioned for Dark Mercenary. Didn't get the part, obviously, but Alvaro and Joey and Robin Salazar was the drummer for DNA, and I forgot what band he's in now. He's doing pretty well now. I haven't been talking to him, but he's in a whole other band doing a great fucking project. Spectacular fucking drummer. But I've been in a lot of different projects, and I can tell you right now, like, from all the shit that I've been through, like, when you're just starting out, it makes you just want to not like you're just like fuck this, I'm done. Like,
oh yeah, dude. Like I've only been really like playing shows for like 2 years, and at this point, I don't mind quitting if I had to, but only because to do something better. I mean, like now with those two projects, now you're technically you've been in this band what, like roughly
since like 2012, 2013. I got really lucky when I met Efren.
Shout out to Efren, Felipe. Always watching. Also.
Yeah, Efren Cardona and Felipe Medina, aka Pipe, big motherfucker. Fucking beast behind the drum set. And then our new drummer, who used to be the drummer for Savage Stash, for anybody who knows that band, who also knows Age of Placencia, Cesar Ramirez is now our drummer right now. So we're working on trying to step back in, kind of tippy toe ourselves back into the. Yeah,
you guys is okay. So your EP, is it 2 EPs or just one really with like a single?
Technically, we've only ever had one EP demo, or however, extended play, long play, demo, whatever. We've had that demo since like we were teenagers.
Okay.
It was recorded by Randy Garcia at the time. High key, fun fact, that guy was being a dick about it when he was recording. Like, motherfucker, like, he fucking, like, held our shit fucking hostage, son of a bitch. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Did you guys pay already, too?
Also? Yeah. That was a whole situation. You had to talk to Efren and Pipe about that.
Oh, maybe for the next show, it's going to be that. Hopefully, Efren comes down from fucking Palmdale, right? Lancaster, Palmdale?
Yeah, but we do our own shit now, so we don't got to worry about no shit, hostage.
Yeah, of course,
Fat kids.
Yeah.
Cover your ass.
Yeah,
get fucked.
You guys should really learn how to like try to find a connection to learn how to record. A lot of people don't understand maybe those dynamics. I think a good band that's really learning how to do that is they renamed their band from Grotesque to Mantra.
Nice.
So shout out to you guys, because I think they have been recording right now recently all their stuff, and I think they've been playing like all of last year, maybe a little bit before 2018 as well. But for a band that early, they at least were able to like say, okay, now is the time. 2020, have to have some music. I think they had some stuff on SoundCloud, which is a good thing for a lot of bands too. But still try to get your music already out. I've kind of developed this thing where like if you're a band right now trying to play shows, you should have at least 2 sets worth of music, maybe. Only because to cover your ass. I mean, maybe not everybody has that, but you want to stay ahead of the game. And it's sometimes hard. I mean, for guitar players, like, I don't have music that long extended in my own thing. But I would say is that's the advice to make sure that you guys have something good. Like you finish one project, now it's on to the next, and maybe kind of mix it up. And don't be afraid to do covers. Thankfully now with DistroKid, if you don't know what that is, you should look it up, so that way you can figure out how to put your music out there with getting the rights to it and streaming wise. That's all really important for people who are in bands. They need to really know this stuff. So that's why you guys have a lot of stuff already, like on all your stuff is streaming, like, right?
Yeah, but something I wanted to add to that, something I learned from Dave Mustaine when I was like 17 or 18. He said in an interview that I was watching is that he had a lot of like backlog stuff.
Oh, really?
So yeah, the thing is, I never stopped writing. I had songs before I even joined Corrupt. And I have a bunch of shit just chilling.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's like, we all kind of collaborate on stuff and make songs. So the stuff that's out is stuff that we all put together, for the most part. But as a musician, it doesn't matter what part of the band you are, the singer, the fucking bass player, drummer, guitar player, whatever it is. I've seen so many different bands, for example, I can, kind of want to shout out at the same time, Leprous, one of my favorite fucking local bands.
Where are they from?
They're actually local. They were local.
Valley?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It turns out this food bar fucked up beyond all repair with Dustin. Like, that was like a whole other crew that I used to hang with back when I was in high school.
I really don't. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Who are those? Oh, wait, what kind of genre is this? What are these, like, metal bands? Or kind of punk? Like,
it's kind of like a whole mashup of shit. Really? Because, like, Sis was an old punk band from back then. Rotting Thoughts and Bum Sex, everybody knows who those guys are. So if you're familiar with those guys, if you're not, check them out. Fubar was probably like single-handedly something that could have been like the craziest shit and just never saw the light of day. So, you know, think about what Justin is saying is really important. Like, if you really want to play music and you want to be heard, like, if you spend all your time, like, just writing, like, spend a lot of time practicing. Don't get me wrong. But, like, be ready to release shit. Because if you never fucking, like, release it, who's going to know, you know, like, you can't fucking be the greatest fucking shoe salesman in the world if no one knows who the fuck you are. You know, like, you have to, like, get out there. Don't be afraid to get out there, you know?
On that note, also, Efren wants to probably say hi. I'm gonna bring him up for you guys.
Watch him, like, start talking shit. Ron, what the fuck are you doing? Get out of there!
Let's do it. I'm gonna move this.
I told you could talk.
Let's move this all right here so that way you guys can kind of see. I'm gonna shred a little bit for you. What's good, buddy?
What's up, Efren?
Hold on, I'm gonna take my mic out because I can't hear. Yeah, we can't hear you. So what's up with it? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. You sounded like Verizon.
Can you hear me now?
How are you, bro? Were you guys chilling or what?
It's like what, midnight?
It's midnight? No, it's 10:41. You liar! What are you doing?
I almost want to check my phone.
He's like, now where I am.
Oh, it's the 41.
Now we were just talking about like some bands need to like get their shit together and put themselves on DistroKid. You know, so what would you add to that?
Get their personal life together.
Yeah, they do.
He's right though.
You gotta start with the problem at home first before you can exploit it out.
You know, you're a really phenomenal bass player. From like just even hearing out like the way you ring out notes and everything. I think because you're all hand, huh? It's all the hand, huh? No pick.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my fucking dog hit me today.
What is that?
His dog bit him.
Oh, fuck.
Not mine. Well, all of them, kinda. I was worried I had to get stitches, but I'm okay.
So he just bit the knuckle, or what's good?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a big dog. Oh shit.
Oh, that's Bell.
That's fucked. Oh my god.
So I was just thinking a bit.
Entrale. Yeah, dude. Like, oh my god, that sounds like a bitch. If that's your picking hand, or is that your fretting hand?
That's his playing hand.
Ah, shit. You know, Ranulfo, he keeps talking shit in the comments.
Oh, that's not Ranulfo. You know what? Hey, fuck you. I know where you live now, Ranulfo. I saw you at the store the other day, motherfucker.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he says Efren is my favorite bass player in LA.
Oh,
damn.
He's being sweet. Now, okay, you guys are recording, so like, how much of the tracks are already done?
Most of the guitars. Most of the guitars are done.
One for the Metal Assault release.
Metal Assault?
Yeah, because they're gonna do a third release, and we want to send it out on that. So, and I don't know if you want to hear the title, but it's gonna be pretty cool. But we can't release that single until August.
Oh, you can't release. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's only released when all his released at the same time.
Damn.
But I'll tell you the name. It's called "Thrown into the Wood Chipper."
Oh yeah.
It's fucking badass.
Yeah, we gotta finish that already.
Like, and then I asked Ron to kind of like guide me where I want it. It's just pretty badass. We're gonna play it at shows. Our next show is like maybe March or the month after.
March.
That's we're gonna like work around practice.
Yeah.
But I'm just fucking lucky. Caesar's a really good learner. Like, really devoted.
Caesar, huh? Yeah, so you're a drummer, huh? That's dope. That's I'm appreciative of the guys that like are trying to make you guys thrive. Like, you know, you guys are still three-piecing it, huh?
Yeah.
I honestly like that. I honestly wanted Xavier. I wanted Xavier to be like that, but the problem is that, you know, Xavier has to have maybe like just a little bit, Xavier needs a little bit of like extraness, you know. But regardless, I really enjoyed also that performance that I'm gonna also throw up tonight. I'm gonna throw that performance of you guys from South Central. Yeah, I still have. When I cut my hand, my subliminal. Yeah, I haven't posted it yet, but I still have to post it. So we're gonna hopefully do that soon. But I haven't still. I still haven't been able to post it yet. We're gonna post it today. We also have like I think Corvus and PDW part of the whole mix, so it's gonna be like a whole show of different angles and stuff like that. Because I think you guys played really good that day with Brandon. Shout out to Brandon. Also, well, hopefully you guys find another guitar player soon. You know, that's some.
It didn't work out. Brandon, I guess, wanted something else, but I thought he was a really good fit.
It happens. Things happen usually. I mean, for example, I'm not in. Sometimes, you know, like it takes the right person to have to be in a band. You know, like sometimes you can't be with friends and like, you know, handle it like that. Like it needs like the right people to say, hey, this is what I'm dedicated. And then down the line, you could become obviously buddies. I mean, you have to have a good relationship, but some bands form because they're their friends first, rather than like the person that they need first. And I don't think a lot of bands realize that in the scene, because they will realize that the friends are gonna take things a lot more personal than other musicians just trying to get shit done.
First of all, they won't take it seriously,
Or that too, yeah.
And you'll go on for like months or years even without saying anything. Like builds up, it just gets messy.
It does. It gets like that. Thank you though. No, it does, and that's the problem sometimes. Watch the what? What was that?
It's like snapping on someone for not washing the dishes after 2 years after not telling them.
Yeah, that's a toxic relationship right there, my friend. The wife should be able to say, "Hey, wash the dishes, motherfucker." Like calmly though. Calmly. You know what I mean? Well, friend, I'm gonna let you go just because I'm gonna try to continue this a little bit like how we're doing it right now. But I hope that I could go up to you. I'm down. I mean, he lives in the valley. What's up?
I'll buy the beer.
Oh, cheers. I'm down for that. I'm down, Evans. I'm down. Thank you so much, brother.
Later, Effin.
Like I said, there's a lot to be done. Shred it if you want it. Shred it. Show the motherfuckers what we're here for. Shred it up. Nice. Fuck yeah. I mean, I told everybody to shred today, and I hope some of them do today. I got already some people sending in some shreds, you know, so I'm glad to see that we're getting it. You guys also have only been this. You guys have played the whiskey a few times, right? Like this.
Thinking about those contracts.
Those contracts.
We played with Havoc. We played with Sacred Reich. We played with Warbringer twice.
Twice, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, twice. And then we played with Possessed. And then
cheers to that. I'm just glad that
same week.
Yeah. What Warbringer and that?
We played with Possessed and then Warbringer the day after.
It was hard to sell those tickets.
Actually, no. It depends.
Because it was Warbringer and Possessed. Low-key, no?
Well, not just that, but like again, like we didn't just like expect everyone to buy those tickets. Like we actually like put in the work. Like Efren went down. He talked shit out with the people that were doing the stuff at Whiskey. Got all the shit done. Got the contracts, and then from there, you know, he started saying, "Hey, you know, we have tickets." You know, again, like I was saying, fucking market yourself. And every time I went outside, I would talk to somebody, and again, because of people skills. You have a normal conversation. You start talking. Hey, you know, I'm playing this show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, can I get tickets? Yeah, here you go. Boom, done. Really easy.
Yeah.
It's that easy.
Yes, sir.
But again, the hardest part is getting off your ass and doing it. Marketing yourself.
That's the biggest thing. I mean, like if you think about it, there's a lot of bands right now that have dead, and I'm talking dead ass YouTubes, dead ass fuck. I'm serious, bro. Dead ass YouTubes, dead ass fucking profiles on Instagram, dead ass Facebooks. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll tell you right now, my Death Thrash TV, my Death Thrash TV on Facebook is dead. It's all you'll see is what is on Instagram. But I mean, shit, I'm doing as much as I can. So it's a big thing to talk about when you need that push. Everybody in the band should have a job, and if one of them is at least marketing, pushing themselves, putting themselves out there, and say, hey, let me show you guys what you're about. I want to shout out right now Roman Torres, I believe, from the deep south of Texas. He's in a band called Archangel AD. Released their stuff already on all streaming platforms, and I was shouting him out because I talked to him today. I saw some posts that he had, and I was like, dude, you're a sick ass dude. The way he carried himself, the way he tries to promote, epic. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys see a Death Thrash TV fucking Texas and he's the host, maybe. You know what I mean? Like, he was telling me a little bit about the scene, and the scene over there is a little bit weird, but it is how it is. There's no local parties. You guys should really